Kimmy was friends with all the kids in the neighborhood.
Now at 5:30, Judgment Day for the man who killed a developmentally disabled girl during what he called a sex game. It happened more than 3 years ago.
The man who did it will now spend the rest of his life in prison. New at 5:30, Cairo 7's Kevin McCarty was there as a long legal ordeal finally came to an end.
Tyler and you took my best friend and my sister, Kimmy, away from me.
Kaisa Sims, a friend of Kimberly Daly, broke down as she addressed the court during the sentencing of Daly's killer, Tyler Savage. Savage, now 21, was a long-haired, bearded 18-year-old when he lured Daly into a wooded area near their homes in South Hill and strangled her. Daly, who was 16, was developmentally and physically disabled with the mental and emotional capacity of a 10-year-old. But Savage claimed that Daly asked him for sex and wanted him to choke her in a dangerous sexual game. He testified during trial that her death was accidental. In December, a jury rejected that argument, finding him guilty of first-degree murder.
I am imposing the sentence of life without possibility of parole.
Savage said nothing as his sentence was pronounced. Prosecutors didn't pursue the death penalty against him, saying the evidence didn't support the legal requirements to support a death sentence.
I'm glad it's over.
After the hearing, Daly's father said he was glad the 3-year ordeal since his daughter's murder had ended, with her killer facing a lifetime behind bars.
It was a hard thing to go through, and I hope he suffers the rest of his life.
Tyler Savage's attorney says he plans to appeal both his conviction and the sentence of life without parole, but Cecil Daly said he's not worried about that. He believes that appeal will be turned down and that the long legal fight over his daughter's murder is finally over. In Tacoma, Kevin McCarty, Cairo 7 Eyewitness News.
Savage's attorney tried to delay today's hearing in an effort to challenge the mandatory sentence of life without parole. But Judge Linda Lee denied the motion, saying that was the sentence required by state law.